Welcome everyone, this is Michi Hoya, this is the Simpid, and we are live for the send-off stream, the final stream of iRacing 2019 season. So season 4 is coming to an end just tonight. We're giving it the final blow here in the Formula Renault 3.5 again on Road America. You know, it's the third time we're running this race. I just want to come to a good end of the season and yeah, enjoy some racing for the final time, and welcome you guys, everyone. Hopefully you guys have a lot of fun, and we are getting ready to go out, leave pit road, and get out on the track to do some test running. Apply. I've rearranged some little things here on the screen, so that's why things look a bit different right now. Bear with me. Sometimes this iRacing is, yeah. All right, here we go. And I'd like to welcome the Mr. Coffelino, who's ready for the escort service, as much as Joffrey. You guys getting into the Spanish, as we see Andres. Hey there, buddy. I'm doing well, how about you? I'm very sorry. I do not really speak any Spanish whatsoever, but I expect como estas is something like how do you do in English. So the really sports people, they do understand some Spanish despite not speaking it, thanks to Map 3 esports series and R Factor 2, which I've never been part of though, but just qualified my ex-team into it. Anyway, we keep running here in the Formula Renault 3.5, and yes, looking at how easy I can drive through that carousel right there in race fuel condition, I'm very much sure that we had aerodynamical damage in the last race where we run wide. No excuse though, it wasn't the best performance. And therefore also lost third position on the last lap. And with it being December, it's that time of the year where you start reflecting, where you start working on your business, where you start working on the channels. When you do all the Misculana stuff, you can't really do while being in the middle of the seasons. And yeah, maybe I could have refocused on that earlier and maybe skipped the one or other race, as in for poor performances. But oh well. After the event, you're always so much more intelligent, so much more smart than you've been before, so it's easier said than done. Monaco, you guys should have really put in that series into a LAN event and call it the esports LAN party or something. I would have loved to see specific people in a dress, me included. Yeah, if you cover the travels, I always wanted to visit Peru. Actually, one of my colleagues usually visits Peru while summer break. Seems to be in a very interesting country. The input lag, my goodness me, I have no idea why there is so much latency going on. But it annoys me hard. So if anyone has some help on latency and input lag here from iRacing, I'd appreciate the help. We will find Nico and get him and drag him out of the house. We will call his ISP, offer them a decent amount of money, as they will be quite easy to be bought. And then we go to his address and just drag him out of the house. How about that? Oh, and Francis, nice lap times, dude. I am not too sure whether I am on the right steering profile, to be honest. Feels a bit like the R factor 2 setting. Hey there, Adam Rainey, how you doing? Power slide though. So coming in with a low 48. Oh, even a 47.6. Nice lap. P2. What's the streaming plans for the upcoming 2 weeks? Well, in 2 weeks' time there is some VEC race, I think. Let me quickly check on the SimUcube setting. Yeah, pretty much expected. Still, I'm on the R factor 2 setting, so let's get the iRacing setting on. There we go. So in 2 weeks' time there is a Virtual Endurance Championship. Then we got potentially some edited videos coming up. We got potentially some vlogs coming up Thursday and Friday. Adam Rainey, tell me more about this Endurance Series and Assetto Corsa Competizione. The thing is, with ACC, I need to park the car straight away because, despite being on the wrong profile, I think it's better to have a little less energy to be used. Because as much issues as I had with ACC, and I hope them to be somewhat fixed, so we would need to do an endurance run on ACC regardless. Maybe a little more forces. I'd appreciate to get into that sim a little more because I do love the sounds and I do like the graphics, and you know, despite to me, I do not consider it being a proper sim. You guys know that. I still quite like it though. Yeah, Geoffrey, I'm saying potentially vlogs because I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to speak about it or not. It will be a pretty interesting series of short vlogs though. You will see some social media footage. I'm about to get deeper into a Patreon program and make up my mind what kind of community events we could run throughout 2019. In the next 2 weeks we're gonna have some setup guides, potentially. So there is a variety of things coming up. I maybe also plan to continue F1 2019, just because there's nothing else to do. And yeah, I want to recreate myself a little bit, so you know, finding new ways of community endorsement and community involvement. Want to find some new way of producing content, getting content out from a different point of view, also in a different kind of manner, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things happening in my head right now. Then obviously there's Christmas, and the girlfriend is being back home from studies, hashtag soon, so there's a little bit more time going on with that. And then obviously we're starting to make our mind up for 2019, whether FSR is going to be a thing, whether GPV is going to be a thing, whether we're going to go down the esports route and just do events. What kind of new pack you're talking about there, Adam Rainey? Oh dear. Ow.
Tactics clear, push.
With the upcoming R-Factor 2 releases, are you speaking about the UI that is being available as a beta program, according to the roadmap, or what kind of releases you're talking about there, Geoff? Is there a new BOP planned or anything? Adam, I disagree with that. I don't think that they're the most realistic, and at the same time remember that those cars are being designed with the help of real life GT3 drivers. You may remember one stream where we had Emanuel Finke, BMW Works driver, on the stream while we were doing some BOP around Paul Ricard and the various GT3s. Obviously I'm not saying if they say this is the most realistic thing, blah blah blah. Obviously, as a sim racer, you can't sit there and just disagree, because those are the guys driving the GT3s in real life, not you. But at the same time, checking the feel of Assetto Corsa Competizione and then watching onboard streams or streams in general about GT3 driving in real life, I see some discrepancy in between that. But okay, that's a different story. We probably have to believe, and at the same time remember they may need to or want to say it because it's actually them working on a sim. So I'm pretty sure they're not, you know, putting themselves up there and saying, hey, we created the sim but the cars aren't real. So yeah, I don't really think that's going to happen. So you sometimes need to be very careful about what you hear and what you don't hear. You know, if Rudy van Buren comes up and say, you know, R-Factor 2 GT3 cars are exactly what it should be and iRacing is rubbish, or the other way around or whatever, you need to always remember that Rudy van Buren has always been massive R-Factor 2 guy, just like me, and you guys wouldn't probably trust me as well if I do say something about, yeah, this car and that car and iRacing is bad or whatever, because I do not have the knowledge, have I? And of course Rudy has the knowledge, but at the same time, remember, he did a lot of R-Factor 2 running. So Andres Endara is also joining us here for the iRacing race. Appreciate that.
Sector 2 times, okay.
It's awesome. Hey there, Devin Booth. How you doing? Ja klar, Florian, immer. I don't hope they bring out the competition system just on Christmas. And now I think I ruined my front wing again. So they're getting into Bathurst, Kyalami. Kyalami is a track I would be considerably interested in. I checked the map of it. I somehow liked it. Hey there, Fastlane Rachel. How you doing? Congrats to your new internal job at AT&T. Oh dear.
Okay, Michael, we need to watch these track limits.
Yes, track limits. I'm doing all the time. So we only got 5 people registered. I'm not really sure whether we even got an official race coming up.
Disengage limiter.
Ah, yeah, Devin. I also heard that the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car is getting the new tyre model, and I'm quite interested to see how that car behaves then. I'm doing fairly well. Rachel, how are you doing? So you're also doing great. I guess you're doing great when you get a new job. Andres, are you also going to race with us? Well, potentially only 5 people registered to the race, so if you're registered for the race, I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up sitting in the same split. Also, Andres, didn't you say you wanted to book some coaching for iRacing there? I think I received an email from you or a message there over Discord. Would happily go deeper into that topic after the stream if you wish to, unless you're going to bed. Hashtag soon. Where are you from, Andres? Are you from Spain? Oh dear, Devin. Yeah, I'm sorry. The time zones, it's crap. Rachel, to be honest, it's a fun car to drive. I disliked it pretty much when it came out, but did some racing on it this week and last week, so it was fine. You are from Ecuador. So, what's your time there, Andres, right now? Is it 21:51? Or is that me getting... No, I'm getting this... I hate this damn input lag, for God's sake.
Can you confirm that you are right, please, Michael?
Yes, I am. But... My goodness me, I can't remember this damn freaking input lag being that severe. For God's sake. I just don't know what to do about it.
The exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh, you're welcome, fast lane, Rachel. We can surely work something out for Sebring. Sebring is a very sensible track for setups, though. Ah, you won't be ripped, you will be fine. Yeah, track limits. I would love to have some latency limit, but nope. The thing is, I even feel in the FFB that the car's going away even before then I see it. But obviously I'm not expecting it, so hashtag RIP. So 6 people are registered. I do not even know what is the threshold for an official race. Is it 6? That field of view will be ridiculous. But speaking about ridiculous things, 40-degree track temperature. Hashtag RIP. (16:55), so we got a time difference of exactly 6 hours. Yeah, still Andres, for coaching that is something we can work around.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Carousel is so easy if you don't have a broken front splitter, it's a joke. Remember my struggles of the last stream.
Sector 2 time is quick. Your best lap in this session, that lap was at 1:47.3.
Oh, this could have been an awesome turn 1. Dead. So we don't want to over push it during quali and during the race at all. Matisipile 1:47.4. Oh yeah, that car's Hashtag dead. So guys, if you're gonna have some questions, if you want to know something in particular, feel free to just ask.
Exit's clear.
As we have some decent time left before we head into qualifying. Yeah, Joffrey, I hear you. Actually, Joffrey, why don't you join us? We've got 4 minutes to register. It sadly is quite that serious for some reason. Because I do think the car is fun, I do think also the car on this particular track is fun. I'm pretty sure the open wheeler guys will agree, but then I think iRacing people aren't too much into open wheelers. They're pretty much into the GT3s, GTEs, prototypes. There you go. Don't check the damn MFD while still sliding. That is the thing on iRacing. I'm not sure whether the new tire model fixes this, but you sort of lose the car, you catch it back, and even while you are going straight again, you randomly lose it again. Yeah, I think the Formula 3.5 is taking too long for most of the guys. Devin, I think you're referring to the slide on the rear, right? Hasn't been fixed for next season. Speaking about the new tire model there when they lock in, or about the existing? Because on the new tire model, what I dislike about the Formula 3 is the slip angle, the massive slip angle there. Hey there, Jewel Rules. Thank you so much. Is there an announcement about when Automobilista 2 is coming? I'm not sure whether it really will come, because I do believe that their dev department has shrunk a lot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's hope they fix that, Devin.
Left side, clear left.
Oh man. Well, it's shot before 11 anyway, so that means the registered race is about to start hashtag soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the slip angle really. To me, you can say whatever you want, but
it's now 39 Celsius.
to me it just seems not being right. It's just nah. I mean, you see those massive F1 cars, and they have a distance of nearly 5 meters in length. And you see them being so damn stable, and even if they slide, you know, they slide in the very slightest bit, and they're losing so much time due to, I don't know, vibrations in the car or vibrations on the tires and whatnot. So it is quite a thing that It is quite a thing that we have a discussion going on about F3 being driven sideways. So, we're sitting in the racing room. I got my coffee ready. I'm not gonna get a fresh one because I should sleep at some point. Alright, Devin, have some fun, get the kids home safe. As we got another minute until we head into the qualifying session, which means we're gonna pull on race setup. And then I think it's time to put the hammer down. Oh, Andres, too bad. Too bad. I wish you could have joined us here. But too bad you can't. Anyway, getting you into the exclusive qualifying onboard view. We got, is it 6 people?
Let's get this done.
Oh, we were 9 registered at some point. So I don't know whether some people dropped out again or not. We're in the number 2 car. We can have a close race with Matti, I'm sure. But Joffrey, I think it was 10. For some reason I only see 6 right now. This could be with my settings though. Of the of the caps overlay. I will have a look after I did my Q run. It could actually be 10. I think we'll find out soon. I need to betray my hat though to use the DRS everywhere it's available. However, how many people are registered, Joffrey, it's 2 less. But I think that is also part of the fact that Season 12 ends tonight. Either way, we're gonna give it a final shot. IPR Winter, thank you so much for information. So 9 people in that race. At least it's an official race, that's good. Well, I'm still saying it's good. Let's see what I say after the race. I'm absolutely unfamiliar with smashing the DRS button that much. Okay, 76 Kidney, thank you so much. So guys, also currently heavily debating in my head whether to switch to stream only on Twitch. And you guys are invited to have a think about it and give me some feedback on the thought. So easy question, would you love to see me mainly or only on Twitch? Of course, for those guys that haven't got Twitch, videos will be posted here on YouTube. And it's just like, you know, changing formats. But oh dear, Marty 45.5. Let's see if I can rip that off. I think he's too far away. IPR winter note. Yeah, okay, that is another learn effect, so never do it in a race again. I have driven the LMP ones, I think on release week last time, so I would need to get into them perhaps. But I haven't driven them lately, that's for sure. Well, the thinking is, yeah, maybe doing things differently. IPR winter, I would need to have a look into the new schedule. The thing is, I'm not too sure whether I'm really good in this in those LMP cars. I think they need to be driven quite differently. At the same time, they may suit me due to the heavy downforce they could have. So, or they do have. So they might be just as much as being an F1 car. At the same time, though, I would need to look into making correct use of the energy system. That is a thing. I could have them in my mind, IPR winter, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. They are easy carts to drive, but hard to drive fast. And for some reason, those cars that are hard to drive fast, that are hard to drive in general, it's not like I can easily drive them fast, but Oh, unlike the McLaren, you say? In my opinion, the McLaren is exactly one of these cars. So yeah, here we got the 9 people registered in the race. To me, the McLaren is one of those cars that are pretty hard to drive. Quick. Well, the McLaren is hard to drive in general, as it randomly goes away, to be honest. Right, we got Stefan Abel in a 146.7 together with Jorge. They are close. Yeah. Yeah, the McLaren is very hard to drive. I agree. I do think Formula Renault is more easy to drive. Did I spawn an LMP1? Oh, that is part of the possible things. Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, I hear where you're coming from. Anyway, for now we're trying to be good, defend that second position hard, and stay there. Will be good for our iRating indeed. To come home second. I don't think winning is an option here. No offense against myself, or not trying to play down any ambitions, but being realistically about it, Marty is out qualified us by 8/10, as we can still see. And at the same time, second place is not safe, so let's just have some fun, trying to get a good result, do some final work on the safety rating. Well, IPR winter, there's always a reason, right? Or always an excuse.
Alright, Michael, stay calm, focus. Green, green, green.
On your right. Clear right. Careful. Car on your right. All clear on the right.
Well, now we have a fun race to come up.
Shocking start, come on, get it together.
Do you guys think I left not enough space? I think I did. But whatever. Let's hope the car isn't damaged too much.
Captain Delgado, ahead is now 2.3.
As of right now it feels alright, but you never know, right? We will see down in the carousel. Things are not over yet, by all means. Car seems okay. Yep, it is fun to work through the field, I agree.
Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Go ahead. Hold your line.
He's in the slipstream, oh for God's sake.
Careful, still there. You're clear left.
Yellow flag,
Someone's dead.
Better than this.
Oh, is that Stefan?
Getting
Oh, I'd
together.
say that is Karma then.
Incident in turn 1.
Well, gotta have some fun, right? But looking at how close they are ahead, my goodness me. Don't miss the turning points, Mitchie. Well, 24 laps time, that's plenty.
The gap to Delgado behind is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. The gap in front is now 0.8.
Oh, getting excess in that group and not being slammed off again. I think that will be a major achievement.
The leader has just done a 147.5.
At that time you don't even wanna, you know, go and battle.
E7.
On your left. Easy on your line. Clear left.
Come on, Michael. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Right, I am in that position where I don't want to be in.
All right. Still there. They're on your right.
Incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Delgado. The gap ahead is now 0.7.
Thank you, Kate. 76 Kendi. Come on, stay in the slip. Sorry, K 76 Kidney. Thought I spelled right then.
P5.
Dirty air is a thing though. I'm lapping so far off pace though. I think Matti at the front is pretty happy. Oh dear, someone's dead. But I shouldn't be too loud about it. It's so easy that can happen to us too. So we stay focused and try to
Okay, Michael, just keep hitting your marks. This is
get the job done.
That lap time was 148.4.
Don't do this. I think we need to wait until Jorge has passed Christian. I was so scared that he's coming back spinning.
P3.
All right. Still there. Clear on your right.
Good pass. Now keep pushing.
I think he has lower wings though. So maybe we can pull away strong enough in the carousel. Other than that, we need to hope that his car isn't too quick in the straight. Car doesn't seem to have too much damage in the rear.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.8.
Looks good. So back in second. Yeah, but look at the speed from Matti ahead.
This is brilliant.
14 seconds gap.
Fastest lap.
So we got 14 laps to go. Not true. 17 laps to go. Yeah, and now we're starting to race ourselves. So being back at second place, there's only more to lose rather than to gain. Yo, Jasper. Hacks STO to close the gap. If I would have that file. So Jorge is second away now. If I can make it to the final 8 or 6 laps, I have plenty of DRS to defend. Still no DRS used. But yeah, you see him gaining 3 or 4 tenths on the straight. Sure indication of his low wings there, as he's losing it in the midfield. Question is, how good can we build a gap in the infield now? As Matti puts absolute bets with a 47.4, a second quicker than we.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
Yep, 1 second per lap, nice H. Again, I don't know whether the car has damage or huge damage or whatever. The damage it has, happily, if it has some, isn't too severe. In testing I could do 47.2, but we had 40-degree track temp, right now it's 43. And then at the same time, we were still like 0.8, 0.3, 0.5 seconds away from him. Like last lap was just a tenth. But yeah, I don't think really there's any possibility. To get back to Matti. So Jesper, you got some time after the stream perhaps? Would appreciate it. So we're slowly walking away from Roche. Alright Jesper, I'm gonna have a look after the race, thank you very much. Just for your information towards our project, there is some little movement going on my side. So I'd appreciate if we can have a talk soon. As in, I got some plan, I got some ideas, I got some strategies on it. So about my yeah, my original plan that we discussed, nothing has changed in that. It has just become a little bit more concrete about in the how to do it and what way to do it.
The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds. P2.
Now we're walking away from Roche as he does that mistake.
The gap's now 10 seconds.
What is happening to Matti there? Don't tell me he crashed or something. Yes, we're blowing the Pentagon up. We are also blowing up the Chinese wall, and we're gonna drill oil in Russia, and yeah, stuff like that. You know, some fancy take over the world things. So Matti is slowing down. What is the cause of that? I saw this starting during the lap. Has he had a crash? Is he out of fuel, or what is the issue? I don't think that he is. Well, if he just slows down to get me back on the rear wing to then pull away again, then, well, that guy is bored. But I don't think that is the case. And we took 8 seconds away from him. Yeah, surely he maybe just wants to have some stream time. What if he just ran wide in turn 18 and damaged his underfloor? Could that cause drag? You know, broken front wing and stuff. What if he just did it pretty bad? I don't know. Why would you troll that hard out of the position he was in? Obviously hats off to him if he does so, but I don't know, I'm not convinced.
You're in the sky, the gap's now 2.4.
Took away another 5 seconds. We're still gaining. Jasper, I don't think that is Hux engaged, but thank you very much. His car looks moving wrong, like a suspension failure or something.
Well done, Michael. Good pass. Nice front.
No, honestly, he's struggling with some mechanical issue. Whatever that is. I don't think what he is doing is intended. Let's just not throw it away. Rear end is a bit more snappy this time. So last time I was struggling with massive understeer in the carousel. This time I'm struggling with a snappy rear. So Matti had an off-track last lap. I really think he has some damage on the suspension now, is trying to limit the damage.
The gap behind is now 2.7 seconds. You're leading. We're at the halfway point. We think about 12 laps of fuel left.
Halfway point then. We're losing a little bit on Roche here. We'll get back into the rhythm. So we've seen how easy it can be done and rip your race. We don't want to do the same again. So Matti dropped to 4th even. No, he's not trolling. We need to check what he did. I'm sorry for him though. Because now he's sitting there having no chance whatsoever.
The gap behind is now 2.5 seconds. You've just done a 48.1.
As long as we can keep Rocha out of our slipstream, we're fine. Hey there Thomas, Duncan, how you doing man? Thank you for joining. No.
Okay, Michael, run out of track limits. Keep it between
Damn it.
lines.
On your left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Careful, still there. All clear on the
Yeah,
left.
felt the car coming though in carousel. We just made that unnecessarily difficult now, again. Ah, Mr. TG. Happily your name doesn't give me too much of a hard time anymore. Thanks for letting me know. How you doing? Long time no see actually. Hope you're doing fine. as I pretty much
Behind
saved
us
my
now,
butt
0.7.
here with the DRS.
Okay, Michael, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Don't say that, Ricardo. I guess you haven't seen the last lap. So again, my issue corner is the carousel. And you see some sparks from bottoming out. So there is some damage to the rear and suspension that makes the car pretty much unpredictable in the back. Nope, we're not gonna see a bin. If it's up to me, 7 laps to go.
The gap behind us now, 0.9.
Of a family emergency. First of all, no problem, man. You're sweeping by my streams as well, so happy to give you a hand there. Everyone, check out Ricardo Edelman for some hardcore gaming here and there when there is free time. Some lazy chill out, you know. So also check him on Twitch. Leon Gun Gaming or something like that. I'm sorry if I butchered the name there. Feel free to post your Twitch name. So what, a family emergency you say? What happened? As we got, I think 6 to go. Yep, 6 to go.
You'll have time to improve it, this is good.
No, 7 to go. Oh dear. I hope your grandma's been alright overall.
You're in the lead.
Thank you, spotter. No pressure. Yeah, I do hope it's not too severe, buddy. As the car becomes seemingly heavier to drive, the more light it gets.
The gap behind us now, 0.9.
I hope for the best, buddy. Keep my fingers crossed there. Hope she will be fine. Was it all over the sudden there, or something one could have seen.
That lap was at 147.8.
Now the most important thing is that she is somewhat alright. And I hope this stays so all the time. Ah, damn it. Now I lost some time myself here. Yeah, I don't get rid of Roche out of the slip. 0.8 of a second when we brake. Got another 5 to go.
Alright, Michael, we're matching race pace. You've just done at 147.5. The guy behind has just done at 147.3.
I wonder about his level of DRS left.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
So crucial though.
Alright, Michael, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
So do 2 DRS attempts to get away. At least trying to do that. Very late braking here for 4. Not just spot on. Eventually all that we need. Ah, Andres, for me it's the other way around. 47.2, that is
Sectors 1 and 3 are
purple
quick.
overall.
Sector 2 time is good.
2.3 seconds gap. So we got us out of the danger zone again.
2.4 seconds.
3 laps to go. And then we are about to pick our first ever win in the Renault 3.5. But to finish first, oh my goodness me. To finish first you have to finish. So we keep the tension up. Thank you, Lorenzo, Emily. Indeed, it was a good one. Right, we've got 2 to go here. Exactly, Lorenzo. Exactly.
Come on, Michael. 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this. 2 laps of fuel remaining. That was at 48.1.
Yeah, missed that apex. As we enter into the final lap.
The gap behind is now 2.8 seconds. 1 more lap. Keep it together. We'll
3
win this.
seconds.
This is the last lap of fuel. Your lap time was 1:47.2. meters remaining.
Whoop whoop.
Well done, Michael. Great win.
Yes.
Deserved that today.
I know, I'm super lucky and I'm so super sorry to Matti Sipilä. But here it is! The first ever win in the Formula Renault 3.5. Yeah, Ricardo, that is probably the best to get some distraction. Guys. Awesome. Ricardo, if you go live, I'm happy to send you over the viewers there on Twitch within the next couple of minutes. Just give me a shout and I'm gonna go for it. Oh guys, what a drive! What a drive! So we had not the best of the starts. Got spun in turn 1 and we're gonna have a look at that scene. We were dead last and then we're coming back to P2 and eventually, once again said, thanks to the bad luck Matti suffered, and we're gonna try to find out what happened to him. We won! My goodness me, we won that freaking race. Isn't that awesome? Let's have a look from the chopper. So I do believe we left enough space to the black-green car. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I think I had enough space left. Happily though, and that I think is the secret to our race performance still. This is where the crash happens and he hits the tire, which means the bodywork and most likely the suspension keeps clear. Anyway, looking into what happened there at Matti, and I'm really sorry for him because whatever happened, it needs to be lap 10 then. Here everything's still alright. Let's have a look in the onboard. Cockpit view. What has happened to him? Wow, his car is turning hard on the accelerator. He must have hit a wall or something, like maybe spinning off to the inside at turn 4 and having suspension damage or anything. There you go. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Yeah. This is what happened. Wheel spun out of turn 4, and I think that is due to his setup. He can go extremely quick with the set he does have, but the trade-off seemingly is stability. I always heard about the fact that you may need to have pretty oversteery setups in iRacing to be really quick, and then you see probably half of the damage being dealt here in the straight. When we do 270 kph, he hardly reaches 245, 246, 7. Yeah, he never really gets up to 250, and this is where he suffers a lot. That is why we could easily pass him. I'm sorry for him, but it was his own mistake. So he will be quite upset about himself, I'm pretty sure. 6k iRating, so he pretty damn lost something about that. Having a look though, we get over the 3.8 mark, which is a new record for us. 3.8 k iRating. Cheers for that. With happy help of Matti, I'm afraid. And you see, he get counted 6th. Drops 85 iRating, hashtag RIP. So, we should be up for promotion into A-class license unless we do some stupid things in week 13. And as already indicated, I'm gonna send you over to Ricardo Edelman. And guys, if you're happy, give him some company, as he may be happy for it to have some distraction, as his grandma is in hospital overnight. So I think he would appreciate that. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. and Lee Ogun Gaming. I'm not sure whether he's live already. Let me check. He is live. Not Leogon. Leguan, that is what I was looking for. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. About what is happening over the course of the week, over the course of the next 2 weeks. You're gonna find out on my social media. You're gonna find out if you leave a like. You're gonna find out if you subscribe to the channel and get a notification each and every time we're live. Beyond that, guys, thank you so much for yeah, again, been so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. This is the Simpid. I'm Ichi Hoyer, and I'll see you guys out on the track.